Cole. And it is, let's see who we got out there. So Braylon Hubbard, number 13, is our other starter. Okay. So sorry about that, I missed that. All right, we're ready to go. And new players on the floor for the Marauders this year. Allie Heisel, Jr. will jump it up, and she'll jump it up against Timberland Templeton. And the 2024 basketball season for the Meigs Marauders underway. Southern starting their second game, and it goes out on the right wing. It's number 12, Kirsten Rose. Templeton goes back to Nevaeh Camp into the paint, up no good, and she's fouled. And Nevaeh will shoot two.
Although a good try.
Yep. Good drive by Nevaeh into the paint. Foul by the Marauders. And Camp will be receiving 2 free throws. Foul was on number 21, Taylor Heisel, the freshman. Camp's first free throw up, no good. And she'll get another one. Nevaeh looking to put the Tornadoes up one, and it goes down. So Southern leads it by a score of 1-0. Allie Heisel bring it across. Looks to the left side, Hubbard. Hubbard will go back door, and then to the right side to Ward. It's knocked out of bounds there by number 3, Hop. 7:38 on the clock here in the first period. Southern's first trip down in the opening game here at Meigs High School, Larry R. Morrison Gymnasium. To the screen, and out goes Heisel. Jumper from the free throw line up, no good. And the rebound down by Templeton. Coming down the floor is Camp with the left hand. She'll flip it over the right side, left side to Stout. Down the baseline, up and no good by Rose. That's Kirsten Rose. And now up to the board, no good. Rebound by number 12, Kirsten Rose. She's fouled, and Cole, I believe she's going to shoot 2 more.
Ooh.
So Kirsten Rose, and as we said during our volleyball broadcast, Kiana blew her knee out, and best wishes to her on a speedy recovery. Kirsten's first free throw is good. Southern leads it 2-0 now. This is a Total Media Sports live stream on YouTube. And we welcome all our listeners. And I think Jay Reese might be listening also. Rose hits the free throw, and it's 3-0 now. Allie Heisel, it's going to be stolen by Camp. Layup on the right side, no good with the left hand. And out comes Allie Heisel. It's 2 on 3. She'll kick it back to Hubbard. Hubbard behind the arc will flip it right back to Heisel. Heisel, a couple dribbles into the left elbow, and it went over to Shelby Yost, but she's going to send it right back out to Allie Heisel. Taylor Johnson with the basketball on the right side of the floor, and I believe she's fouled. And let's see who they're looking at. It may have been Jalen Hop, and it is number 12. Kirsten Rose draws the foul. So it'll be out underneath for the Marauders. Shelby Yost inbound it. Looking for Heisel, can't find her, and then tries to get it to Shelby Yost. It's stolen there by Camp. Camp on the left side of the floor, dribbling the left hand. She'll click it up to Templeton. Templeton over on the right side to Stout for 3. That's no good. And the rebound down by Brinley Ward of the Marauders. She'll bring it up to the left side of the floor, turns around and feeds it off to Taylor Johnson. Taylor will take it in, picked up there by Rose. And then a double team on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball. And it'll be Meigs basketball in the rule of alternating possessions. 6:23 on the clock here in the first period. You're listening to a Total Media Sports live stream here on YouTube. Inbounding the ball will be Brinley Ward. Brinley still looking, and throws it right to Templeton. Templeton falls, gets it to Rose, but I believe we had a foul from behind by the Marauders. And that's going to go against number 21, Taylor Johnson, on the foul for the Marauders. 6:21 here in the first period. 3-0 Southern on 3 free throws. It'll be number 12, Kirsten Rose, to inbound the basketball for the Tornadoes. She sends it in to Stout. Stout will set the offense. She'll be picked up by Yost. Right side it goes to Hupp. Jalen to Templeton on the right baseline. She'll send it inside the Rose. She makes a move, kicks it back out to Templeton. She'll go baseline, and stolen there by Allie Heisel. Allie with the left hand, now the right hand, up the left side of the floor. She'll send it out to Taylor Johnson. And Taylor has it stolen by Rose. Here's the ball on the right side of the floor, picks the dribble up. Camp thought about a three, and she travels. Camp with 14 points in that 67-31 win at Wellston. On Wednesday, Tornadoes will host River Valley, and that'll be a tough contest for the Tornadoes. Number 21, Taylor Johnson, the freshman, will inbound it for the Marauders. She's looking at Heisel and looking for Allie Heisel, gets it to her, and Allie will bring it up the left side of the floor, right side, now left, and it's going to kick out of bounds there by Rose. So Cole, right now, both teams struggling to get 2 points on the board.
Very much.
3-0 Tornadoes. Be number 30, Brindley Ward, to inbound the basketball down by the stage. Of course, this isn't radio, so you can see that now. One of my rare appearances not being on the radio. So this is a video audio live stream, so you can see that she's by the stage. And still looking for a spot for Brindley Ward right in front of the Meigs cheering section. And the boys in the pit standing, and they get the ball inbound and stolen by Nevaeh Camp. Nevaeh on the left side of the floor. She kicks it back. Bodies flying everywhere. Number 4, Stout, will send it over to Camp. Camp, the freshman, sends it over to Rose. Rose, ball fake in, layup, good. Kirsten Rose, number 12, makes it 5-0 at the 5:19 mark of the first period. Tornadoes coached by Chris Stout. And there's a steal by Sydney Stout right in front of her dad. And then it's knocked away by Taylor Johnson. And Camp will reset the offense, throws it in, stolen by Taylor Johnson. Right side of the floor. Pull up at the end of the volleyball end line, and that one's blocked by Camp. And Hupp will come out with it. Jalen right down the middle of the floor with the left hand. Will send it over to Camp. Camp gives it to Rose, back to Camp. Guarded there by Allie Heisel. Over on the left side, it goes to Jalen Hupp. Pull-up jumper at the left elbow, no good. Hupp with her own rebound. And, boy, she had Sydney Stout out there, Cole, all alone for a three.
Yep.
4:33 here in the first period. 5-0 Tornadoes. Marauders home opener. Boys will open up next Tuesday here against Waterford. Long three ball up and no good by Sydney Stout. She gets her own long rebound. She'll back it out behind the arc, send it over on the right side to number 14, Peyton Kraniak. And Kraniak underneath. And that's Templeton, I should say. And in a heap of trouble along the baseline, and I think they're going to say Templeton stepped on the end line, so it'll be Meigs basketball. Full court pressure by the Tornadoes. Stolen by Rose, layup good. Kirsten Rose with the layup and the bucket. And it's a 7-0 advantage. And Southern will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. All right, welcome back to Meigs High School. Larry R. Morrison Gymnasium. Rick Ashe along with Cole Mannering. And Southern leads at 7-0. Meigs basketball under the the tornado bucket. Finally get the ball into Taylor Heisel, or Taylor Johnson, I should say. Taylor will bring it up. Crossover dribbles on her way up and kicked out of bounds there by Nevaeh Camp. Lots of youth on these teams. Nevaeh Camp, a freshman, Jalen Hupp, a junior, Sydney Stout, a sophomore, Kirsten Rose, a junior, Peyton Kranick, a sophomore, Templeton, I believe, one of the few seniors, if not the only senior, on this Tornado roster. And Meigs without a senior also. Freshman, junior, freshman, sophomore, freshman, junior, sophomore. So very, very young. Ball's inbounded. With the ball is Camp. She'll send it to Peyton Kranick. Kranick is going to send it up to Templeton. Up. Back to Kranick. Free ball, no good. Rebound by Templeton. Back out to Hupp. Hupp. Dribble penetration, kicks it out to Kranick. Down on the baseline. It's Stout, and she'll send it over on the left side. And a three ball nailed there by Nevaeh Camp. So Nevaeh Camp with the three ball. And that'll make it 10-0 now. Hubbard with the basketball, and she gives it off, and the layup is no good. Taylor Johnson can't get it to go. A nice pass there from Hubbard. It'll be Hupp with the basketball, sends it over to Stout, down the corner to Peyton Kranick. And the ball's tipped by Hubbard, and then they're going to say that Hupp stepped out of bounds. So it will be Meigs basketball with Southern full court pressure leading 10-0. 3 minutes to go here in the first period. Calling the ball into Johnson. Southern will back out the man-to-man press and pick him up. And that is going to be a blocking foul on Camp near half court. 2:55 on the clock. You're listening to and watching this Total Media Sports live stream here on YouTube. 2:55 to go here in the first period. It's Rick Ash along with Cole Mannering. And number 30, Ward, finally gets it in, but stolen by Kirsten Rose. Ahead to Camp with the lefty up and no good. And up and no good was Rose. And the rebound down by Allie Heisel. Allie up the left side of the floor and fouled from behind by Peyton Kranick. 2:41 on the clock. And Cole, still the Marauders not on the board yet.
No, unfortunately not.
10-0. And it will be Brinley Ward, one of the Meigs freshmen, to inbound the basketball. And gets an end to Johnson. And they're going to say it goes off the Tornadoes. Brinley Ward to inbound the basketball. Brinley looking. And now I believe a foul is called on the Tornadoes. Did you get that number, Cole?
I did not.
14, okay. Bill's got it up there already. That's Peyton Kranick. Ward out, and Hubbard back into the ball game. And the Meigs lineup includes freshman Kyla Boyd. All right, and to Taylor Johnson. She'll take it to the left elbow, pull it up, give it to Hubbard. Hubbard sends it over on the right side to Boyd. Boyd back up on top to Johnson. Johnson dribble drive and a long three ball up and no good by Boyd. So it goes out of bounds. It'll be Southern basketball. 2:24 here in the first period. So Sydney Stout will bring it up. I'll tell you the story, Cole, about Sydney Stout. And then our next dead ball, Templeton on the baseline, no good. Rebound now Rose up, no good. And a foul. When she was just born, I had her on the radio. We were up on the other side, up on top. And she was just a baby, but we wanted to put her on the radio. And stuck a headset there and let her make some racket. And Sydney Stout started her broadcast career It's only about a few weeks old. Free throw. Good. And that's Kirsten Rose. Shelby Yost with the basketball. Over to Boyd. Boyd, another freshman on the floor. Nearly stolen there by Camp. And now Hubbard in trouble. Finally gets it over on the right side to Johnson. She fires up a long one, no good. Hubbard with the rebound, up and good! Raylan Hubbard puts the Marauders on the board. It's 12-2 now. Hupp strong to the board. Up, yes. So Jalen Hupp, Cole, sticks one in for the Southern Tornadoes. And scores number 3. And now travel on a dribble drive attempt by Taylor Johnson. 1:27, still first period. And Cole, when you're broadcasting, here's what makes it tough. Coach Stout just subbed 4 in. So now we got 4 more names we got to memorize. Into the ball game is number 40, Maya Pickett. Number 5 is Kylie Kranick. She's a freshman. Sister of Peyton, a sophomore. So Kranick on the right side. Into Maya Pickett. And that'll be, yeah, that's Maya Little to inbound the basketball. Sends it over to number 5, Kranick. Kranick right back to Nevaeh Camp. Camp, one of the freshmen, near walk there. And Kranick, that's Peyton Kranick, into the paint and loses the basketball out of bounds. 55 seconds to go, 14-2. Lady Tornadoes with the lead. 14-2. Number 12 with the basketball is Shelby Yost for the Marauders. Looking over to the right side to Kyla Boyd. Boyd will send it over to Hubbard. Hubbard with the back to the bucket with 40 seconds to go to the right elbow. And she'll kick it over down in the corner to number 31, Lathan Ridenauer. And Lathan, another freshman on the floor. So a lot of youth for both teams on the floor here tonight. Maya Little will pick up Hubbard and then switches on to Ridenauer. Ridenauer with the basketball with her back to the bucket now. We'll send it out to Bauer.
Stolen.
Bauer throws it away. Stolen there by Nevaeh Camp. Up off glass and good. Nevaeh Camp. 16-2. With the basketball, Shelby Yost sends it down the corner. And that one is to be lost out of bounds. Another turnover for the Marauders. So this should be the last trip down for the Tornadoes. Should go for the last shot. Kylie Kranick with the basketball. Nevaeh Camp with the left hand will go to the left side of the floor. And trying to muscles her way through. Taylor Heiss is going to steal it. And then stolen back by Peyton Kranick. And there's a whistle, but they're going to hold back on the foul. And that's a good decision. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Southern Tornadoes 16 and the Meigs Marauders 2. And we'll be back for more action here on Total Media Sports here on YouTube. All right, welcome back. It'll be Kirsten Rose, Sydney Stout, Nevaeh Camp, Jalen Hupp, and Timberland Templeton. Coach Stout said call her Timmy. So not my fault, Timberland. Coach Stout, blame him. That now goes to look like a 3-2 zone. Inside to Hupp, off glass, and good. Jalen Hupp with a nice looking shot off the glass. Down and in, it's 18-2 now. Allie Heisel working the right side, now back to the left. Picks her dribble up, sends it over to Ward. Ward a couple dribbles up on top to Hubbard. Right in with the basketball, send it right back over to Finley Ward. Right back up to Allie Heisel. And she tries to feed it down inside to Taylor Johnson. It's stolen, and the layup good on the other end of the floor by Sydney Stout. It's now 20-2. Allie Heisel walking across. Goes down the paint, up off glass, no good. She gets her own rebound, couldn't hold on to it, and Templeton is going to pull it out of there. Long pass down by Hupp to Kirsten Rose. Starts on the left side, goes to the right side, up, and she's fouled. She'll shoot two. 20-2, and try and add a few more. Cole, has the Meigs been to the free throw line? I don't think they have.
No, they have
Southern's
not.
been there a lot.
Yeah.
6:58 to go here in the first half of play. Free throws no good by Kirsten Rose. Out of the ball game is Taylor Johnson for the Marauders. And in is Kyla Boyd, number 22, for Coach Heath Hudson. Assisted by, and that free throw is good, by Kirsten Rose. Assisted by Sean Holler. .6:53 to go here in the first half. And Hubbard has the ball stolen by Timberland and Templeton, and Templeton puts it up and in. 23-2, and timeout Marauders. And it's a full timeout, and we'll take one as well. Hey, welcome back. Minute timeout by Coach Hudson. 23-2 now. Lady Tornadoes. Allie Heisel, the junior, will walk it across. And we'll go over on the right side to Boyd. Right back to Hubbard. And Hubbard fires one up off glass, no good. And the rebound down by Templeton. Timberland's going to send it to the left side to Sydney Stout. Stout down the corner. Kirsten Rose to the bucket. Backside block, up, no good. And didn't get it above the rim. And here comes Allie Heisel for the Marauders to the hole. And that shot is blocked by Stout. And it'll be out of bounds. It'll be Meigs basketball. 6:05 to go. Brinley Ward, the freshman, inbounded for Meigs. Looking, finally gets it in and up and no good by Shelby Yost. Rebound down by Hupp. Pass down inside to Templeton, good. 25-2 now. As Heisel will walk it across. Maya Pickett set to come in for, and gets her own rebound. Up, Shelby Yost, no good, but she's fouled. And the Marauders will go to the free throw line. 25-2, 5:39 to go here in the first half. Shelby Yost, the freshman. She'll shoot 2. Eyes the bucket. High arcing shot, no good. She's got another one coming. Into the ball game is number 23, Emily Bauer, and Maya Pickett makes her way in for Coach Stout. And Shelby Yost, another free throw coming. Up and good. So Meigs on the board again, 25-3 now. Long pass down to Hupp, inside the Pickett, up, no good. And rebound down by, it looked like Kirsten Rose fouled from behind. Nope, that's Maya Little. And Southern ball out under their own bucket, but they need someone to trigger it in, and it'll be Little. Maya will take the ball down by the main doorway, sends it outside to Stout, up off glass on the dribble drive. Good, Sydney Stout. 27-3 now. Lady Tornadoes coming off a 67-31 road win over Wellston in their opener. Meigs is going to throw it away. Heisel sends a pass too tall there for Bauer. Or for Ward, I should say. 5:13 to go here in the first half. 27-3. Kaylin Hupp will take a rest. And it'll be Sydney Stout to bring it up. Crosses the timeline. Picked up there by Allie Heisel. She'll bring it to the right side of the floor. Back door there by Peyton Kranick. And it looked like she might have walked, and she did. Kranick, very, very aggressive player for the Tornadoes. Sophomore. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Allie Heisel brings it across and throws it right to Kirsten Rose. Kirsten on the right side, layup good. And it's now 29-3. Set to come in is Nevaeh Camp at the scorer's table for the Tornadoes. Allie Heisel down the lane. Up, no good, she's fouled. And I believe Sydney Stout is going to draw the foul. And Heisel will shoot 2.
Who's that last shot made by?
On the other end?
Yeah.
Kirsten Rose.
All right, thank you.
On the layup. 29-3. Free throw up by Heisel's no good. Nevaeh Camp into the lineup. She'll replace Sydney Stout. 4:34 on the clock here in period number 2. Southern leads it 29-3. And Allie Heisel can't get it to go. Rebound by Pickett. And then a Coach Stout a timeout to get some subs in, I believe. So with Southern leading 29-3, timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll take a break also. All right, we are back. It will be Nevaeh Camp with the basketball. Rose at the high post, sends it to Pickett on the right wing. Right back in. Pickett with the basketball. And Nevaeh Camp sends it in to Rose. Turns, dribble drive, layup good by Kirsten Rose. And she has a free throw coming. 4:17 to go here in the first period. 31-3. Southern leading the Meigs Marauders. Marauder home opener. Tornadoes have a road win, 67-31 over Wellston. That one rattles in and out, no good. Pickett with a rebound up, no good. Pickett again, up off glass, good. Maya Pickett, number 40, with the bucket. 33-3 now.
That was a good shot.
That was a very good shot. She battled Cole, got the rebound and put it right back. Over on the right side, Brindley Ward. Brindley to the hole, sends it right back out. Shot up by Emily Bauer, no good. And Southern tries to save it in. That's Maya Little. And it's going to be Meigs basketball with number 30, Brindley Ward, to inbound the basketball. 3:51 to go here in the first half. 33-3. Allie Heisel off a couple screens and has the ball stolen there by number 14, Peyton Kraniak. Subs back in. Number 5, Kylie Kraniak. Timberland Templeton for the Tornadoes. 2 in and 2 out. And Meigs has I believe number 12, Shelby Yost, back in the ball game, replacing number 23, Emily Bauer. 3:40 to go on the clock here in the first half. Over on the right side, it goes to number 23, Bauer. Or number 22, Boyd. Ball goes out of bounds off of Meigs, they're saying. So it'll be Peyton Kraniak to inbound the basketball, and she'll give it up to Kylie Kraniak. Kylie walked across the timeline. She'll be picked up by Allie Heisel to the high post, and they move the ball very well. Nearly stolen by Heisel. Now back to Kraniak, to the hole she goes, picked up. Pickett with the basketball. Pickett sends it right back out to Kylie Kraniak. Now she picks a dribble up, Heisel all over that, and the ball goes to Templeton. Stolen there by number 30, Brindley Ward. Pass way down, intended for Shelby Yost, and Hubbard picks up the loose ball. Shelby Yost, it's blocked by Templeton. Her 16-footer. 2:46. Down along the baseline. Goes to Peyton Kraniak to Pickett. Her shot is blocked, and I believe that was number 22, Boyd, on the block. Shot up and good by number 12, Shelby Yost, from 16 and a half. 2:22 now on the clock here in the first half. Maya Little send it back out to Kylie Kraniak. Over to Pickett on the right side. Maya with the ball above her head looking, and she sends it right back up on top to Kraniak, Peyton, and stolen by number 30, Brindley Ward, and she's fouled, I believe, by Kylie Kraniak. 33-5, 1:59 to go here in the first half. All Southern. Another sub coming in for the Tornadoes will be Sydney Stout, if they can get her back into the ball game. And the official talking to Bill over there, but Sydney in. Number 14, Peyton Kraniak, out of the ball game. Number 20 looking to inbound it, or number 30, I should say. Brindley Ward finally gets it in. Allie Heisel will send it over. And a 3-ball. Number 12, Shelby Yost. And the Marauders with 8 on the board now. Down to Little. Sydney Stout. Over to Pickett on the right wing. Maya with the basketball above her head, looking for a purple jersey. Finds Stout on the left side. Stout to the hole. Down to Little, up, no good. Rebound Pickett, and it's no good. And the loose ball picked up there by number 5, Kylie Kraniak. Stout, they're going to leave her alone. She goes to the hole, up off glass, no good. The rebound down by Hubbard. 1:12 on the clock, 33-8. Meigs looking for this trip to get the double figures. Goes to Ward. Ward captures the loose ball. Now she picks her dribble up, sends it over to Allie Heisel. Back to Ward on the give and go, and stolen by Sydney Stout. Under a minute to go. Stout with a basketball on the right side of the floor, and she's picked up there by Shelby Yost. Left side is Kylie Kraniak. Maya Little goes baseline with the left hand up and good! Maya Little along the left baseline with the scoop-de-doo up and in. 35-8 now. Nice dribble drive there by Maya Little. 30 seconds to go. On the right side of the floor. Now to Ward, and Ward has her pass stolen. And up and good by Sydney Stout. 37-8 now. And this will be the last trip down the floor for the Marauders in this half. 8 seconds to go. Hubbard up, no good. Rebound down. Hubbard again, and then she's tied up by number 5, Kylie Kraniak. And it's going to Meigs basketball with 1.5 on the clock. And in for the Marauders, out is Hubbard, and in is looks like Lakin Ridenauer. I believe that's goal number 31. She's got the basketball up, no good. And that'll be the end of the first half. Southern 37 points on the board, and the Marauders with 8. So Southern took the first quarter 16-2, and then Southern takes the second quarter by a score of 21-6. So all Tornadoes in this one, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a little bit, and Cole will read off the scoring for both teams. And we'll have the start of the second half. Right now we're going to take a break. Here at halftime, it's Southern 37, Meigs 8. This is a Total Media Sports live stream broadcast here on YouTube. Welcome back for the second half of play. For the Marauders in the first half, Braden Hubbard with 2 points, Shelby Yost with 6. Inside to Hupp and good. So Hupp with the bucket. And she now has 6 points in the ball game. On top go the Marauders. Allie Heisel. And stolen there by Timberland Templeton. And the Tornadoes now with a 39-8 lead. Down the corner to Rose. She'll go baseline. Kirsten Rose up and good with the bucket for her 15th point of the ball game. Unofficial scoring here. Allie Heisel with the basketball. And she had stolen there by Camp, and then a foul by Heisel. And that'll be the first foul here in the second half. It'll be Kirsten Rose to inbound the basketball. She'll do so to Sydney Hupp, or Sydney Stout, I should say. 6:50 on a running clock. Goes left side to Camp, inside to Hupp. Hupp will kick it out to Rose. She'll go baseline, pulls it back. Now to Stout. Stout and up off glass, no good. And the rebound down by the Marauders. Number 12, Shelby Yost. She sends it ahead, tipped out of bounds by Rose. Good hustle there by Kirsten. In for the Marauders, number 52. Inside, and there's going to be a foul as Shelby Yost puts it up. 6:29 to go here in the third period. 41-8. And the free throw up is no good by number 12, Shelby Yost. No good, and we have a whistle on the floor. And to the free throw line goes number 12, Shelby Yost. Shelby's up and no good. Rebound down by Sydney Stout. Camp will send it right back out to Stout. Inside to Stout, no good. She's fouled, and she'll shoot two. (41-8). Here early in the third period. Stout's free throw is up and no good. She's got another one coming. Stout with 6 points on the board. Looking for 7. And she got it. Nevaeh Camp had 6 points in the first half. Jalen Hupp 4. Sydney Stout 6. Kirsten Rose 13. Timberland Templeton 4. Maya Little 2. And Maya Pickett 2. That was the scoring for the Tornadoes. Sorry about that. Here come the Lady Tornadoes on the right side. Hupp, backside block up and in by Kirsten Rose. And Kirsten up now to 17 points. Allie Heisel with the basketball down the lane, kicks it out. And one dribble, and Brentley Ward will kick it right back out. And then the ball is stolen there by Nevaeh Camp. Down the corner to Rose. She'll take it in the middle, dumps it to the backside block to Jalen Hupp, and it goes out of bounds. And Jim Oliphant says we're sounding good. Thank you, Jim. This is a Total Media Sports live stream here on YouTube. Thank you for listening. It'll be Sydney Stout, 44-8. All Tornadoes in this ball game. As we said before, an impressive win on the road at Wellston for the Tornadoes, 67-31. They get a big game at home on Wednesday as they host the River Valley Raiders. And Camp gets it in. She does so to Stout. The volleyball spike line, sends it over to Rose. Rose on the left wing will send it to Camp. Camp quickly over to Stout. Stout to Camp. Two-guard offense, and then Camp takes it in. Layup no good. And she is fouled. And it looks like number 21, Taylor Johnson. No? It was on number 52, Lizzie Parry. On a running clock here in the second half. Free throw up, no good by Hupp. It's over 35 points, so it's 36-point advantage. So we'll go back to regular timing if the score gets below that. Nevaeh Camp, one more shot, and she got it. She now has 7. 3:33 on a running clock, 44-8 for the Marauders. Shelby Yost, number 12 with the basketball, working on Hupp. Over on the right side to Ridenauer. Ridenauer picked her dribble up, now goes over to Perry. Perry with the basketball, over the left wing it goes, and to the hole, and up and no good. Nice dribble drive there by Shelby Yost, and Shelby will shoot 2. Shelby has a couple threes, 6 points in the ball game. Shelby's free throws up, and it is good. And now the Marauders with 9 points on the board. And Shelby with 7. Free throw up and no good. Rebound down by Hari. And we have a whistle. All righty, it will be Southern basketball. Foul on Lizzie Parry. She has 2 fouls now. Team fouls are even at 4 apiece as we near the 2-minute mark on this running clock. Up and has nearly stolen there by Taylor Johnson. So be inbounded. Somebody, there it is. There she is. Peyton Kranick for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes on the stage in now to Templeton. Templeton working against Parry. Nice little wraparound bounce pass into Rose. Up and good. So Kirsten Rose now. She's up to 19 points in the ball game. Well, they got her for 18. So Cole, I put that point in the wrong place. All right, there's the steal. Kirsten Rose up, no good in the layup. Lizzie Parry with the rebound, and bringing it up at number 21, Taylor Johnson. And there's a foul, a half court, and it's going to go against number 14, Peyton Kranick. Maya Little will report into the ball game. Out is Kirsten Rose, and they have her for 18 points. We had a point floating around at halftime. We gave it to Kirsten, but I guess I gave it to the wrong person, Cole, so it doesn't matter. We always miss a point or two during the ball game. A whistle and a full timeout call. And with Southern leading with 18 seconds to go here in the third period, leading 47-9. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Southern at Meigs Girls on this Total Media Sports live stream. All right, we are back. Taylor Johnson to inbound the basketball for the Marauders. Looking for Parr. He gets it to Lizzie on the right wing. Now down the baseline. Johnson. Johnson will bring it around. Now reverses her path. Back down the baseline. The double team. Kranick and Stout. And Kranick's going to come out with a travel. Kranick, one of the Southern freshmen. And that is the end of the third period. So after 3 periods to play, Southern leads Meigs Marauders by a score of 47-9. Listen to this Total Media Sports live stream here on YouTube. All right, we are back. It'll be Taylor Johnson to inbound the basketball for the Marauders. Shelby Yost will give it up to Parry, get down the lane. Parry working on the right side on Pickett. Shot up by Lizzie, no good. And rebound down by Stout. Sydney with the basketball on the right side of the floor, crosses the timeline. Stutter step, then in, and gives it all off, and it's blocked. Maya Pickett's shot. And now here comes the Marauders, Taylor Johnson with the basketball. Long three-pointer up and no good by Shelby Yost. Kranick will give it over on to Maya Little. Little to Stout. Stout working along the baseline. Here she comes. Up, no good. And Pickett with the rebound, up, no good. Parry for the Marauders with the rebound. And here comes Taylor Johnson with the basketball. She'll work the right side of the floor. And I don't know if she got her. Yes, she did. So it was tipped by Peyton Kranick. And then it was tipped again, it looked like, by Taylor Johnson out of bounds. To running clock as we're in excess of 35. 6:39 on the clock. Meigs with 5 subs ready to come in. Over on the left side to Peyton Kranick, inside to Stout. Stout takes one dribble to the backside, up, no good. And Sydney Stout will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 47-9. Well, they've stopped the clock, so maybe it stops on free throws, Cole. I'm not sure. I've not seen too many running clocks in basketball.
That's good.
But they did stop it. Meigs with 5 subs, so it's going to make it tough on me. I think 53 is what I got as 54 for the Marauders. Peyton Streets. Free throw up and good by Sydney Stout, the sophomore. 49-9, 40-point advantage for the Southern Tornadoes. Long shot up and no good by Emily Bauer, number 23. And the Bauer, one of the youngins in there, a sophomore. Clock continues to count down, nearing the 6-minute mark now. 49-9. So Kylie Kraniak gets the ball in to Stout. Sydney will bring it up, and she may go all the way. She does. Stout up and in. Sydney Stout with another bucket. Now Taylor Alley Heisel kicks it out to Hubbard. Hubbard once again to, I think that was right, number 23 again, Emily Bauer. Up and no good. Sydney Stout now with 11 points in the ball game. Long pass down to pick it up, no good. Rebound down by Streets, and she'll give it up to Hubbard. Here come the Marauders, number 30, Brindley Ward, and then a foul is called. The number 5, Kylie Kraniak, the freshman. .450 on the clock, running down. 51-9. And into Maya Little. She'll send it over to Stout. And loose ball picked up by Brindley Ward. Crossover dribble to paint, up off glass, no good. And she'll shoot 2. Our first boys broadcast will be next Monday as we travel down the Centenary, and our Guy Academy Blue Devils, that'll be on WBYG. And I'll be there helping out Tom Morgan, who's unable to be there, and should be Coach Jim Osborne and myself on the call as they host the Warren Warriors. And then the next evening, Stephen Wood and I will be here on 103.7 FM. The game as Meigs opens up their season against and the free throw is good by Brindley Ward against Waterford.